Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Weeknights on a Friday. Your favorite day of the week.
Mine?
Oh, I meant the audience.
Oh, I was about to
But
say, I hate Fridays.
I was going to say, I don't know if it's your favorite day, but
I like Friday nights. Friday nights are cool.
I mean, it's Friday
Fridays?
night.
No, not really. I'm
Gotcha.
not ever excited about Friday because I just feel like Friday is a sham. Like you still have to do all the things you did on the other days.
That's right.
So it's not the excite. I don't know where the excitement comes from. The excitement is looking forward to the weekend, but that
Yeah.
don't happen until we finish weeknights.
Right.
Anyway,
Let's start weeknights.
let's go.
I am JD, aka He Who Pods. Glasses on, so I'm also rearview mirror.
And I'm Dash.
Just Dash.
Yeah.
You got it, boss.
Short and sweet. I'm hungry. I don't feel like shucking and jiving today.
All right, then let's waste no time.
I'm on the verge of hanging.
Uh Oh, we don't want that. We don't want you to be hangry. Hangry is never good. I get hangry. Um, all right, man. It's over for Twitter, allegedly.
You mean
Uh, X, yep. Celebrities are exiting X. Uh,
yeah.
not just celebrities, but there's something. Hashtag Twitter Exodus is trending. Lots of people are announcing they're leaving and going to another platform. Seems to be one specific platform people are going to. We'll get to it. Um, and so, according to Forbes, it says stars are starting to flee Elon Musk's X behind. Oh yeah, it's a weird word, but a weird wording, but yes. Behind for the Blue Sky social media platform following Donald Trump's re-election as U.S. president. The former Republican president, we know who won. It's saying people are leaving. In addition, the British news outlet The Guardian wrote in a piece to its readers on Wednesday that it was leaving X, noting, quote, the U.S. presidential election campaign served only to underline what we have considered for a long time, that X is a toxic media platform and that its owner, Elon Musk, has been able to use its influence to shape political discourse. And here's some of the people who left. Guillermo del Toro, Barbara Streisand, Lizzo, Ben Stiller, Jamie Lee Curtis, George Takei. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but he's a legend and he's from Star Trek. And Blue Sky made sure to put on Twitter/X, it's official. We've got 1 million people who joined in just the last day. Yeah. Gabrielle Union is also one of the people who left.
Yep.
People are out.
Don Lemon put out a statement earlier saying that he was leaving. He already had a complicated relationship with X,
Indeed.
given everything that happened earlier this year with him and Elon Musk. But yeah, this is apparently what's happening. I'm seeing people I follow saying they're, looking for their new social media home. I'm gonna be honest. And this is, I guess, unrelated to them, but I'm not looking to replace X with something. I see that people are very adamant about replacing it with something. And if I am to leave, I count it as a blessing that it is one less thing that I have to worry about. I'm not looking to replace it with anything, and that's not because it's irreplaceable. It's just hasn't been on my radar like that in a very long time because of all the changes that have been made, because of the fact that Elon Musk is now at the helm. I wasn't really checking for it like that. And everybody who is leaving now, it's funny to me because, okay, the real ones, now I'm talking about them. The real ones left already. The real ones left back when Elon first came in and started making changes and all of that. And back a few months ago when he opened it back up to the president elect, the real ones already left. And I like some of those people you listed. But I just feel like it's a bandwagon thing you guys are doing, or did it really matter to you? Because why did you wait until after the election to leave?
That's where I'm confused.
This just feels
Because
like
it's been 10 days.
oh, so and that was noted in the Forbes article that people also didn't do it right away at when the election happened.
Right.
But I also kind of feel like if you felt this way about Elon Musk and Elon Musk's Twitter, why didn't you leave before? Because
Yeah.
all of this was written already. This is not like new information that people have gained. Now it seems like maybe he's making updates and changing the terms and conditions of X. I don't know what that is. That's very unclear in everything that I've read.
Right.
But Elon Musk didn't just announce that he was endorsing the president elect.
No, it's been a while.
He's been platforming that man for years. So what y'all crying about right now?
Right. I mean, at first it was I'm gonna let him come back. But then yes, it was very clear that he was behind him. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of weird stuff going on. I'm confused about why today or why this week. I don't understand it. I also never heard of Blue Sky. Uh, so I'm confused by that. But whoever owns it about to make a lot of money
Yeah.
because if 1 million people join today, that's a lot. I remember when. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say, do you remember when? And the same time I said, do you remember when? You said, I remember when.
Oh,
But
that's
I don't
funny.
know what you were gonna say. So please go for it.
I said I remember when Threads started.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
I thought, all right, we out. Like it's over for Twitter, but it wasn't because Threads got like PG-13 rules and stuff, and it
Yeah,
just I don't know. I see a lot of people on Threads. I didn't really.
we're over there. Yeah.
It didn't keep my interest. I didn't. I feel like Threads had a lot of work to do at that time, and I haven't really been on there in probably a year. I don't know. It's been a long time since I was up there for real. I've posted occasionally and posted and ghosted, but I haven't really been on Thread lately. So maybe it's better. I don't know. Y'all could tell me in the comments if it is, but yeah, I don't know. I have been uh discouraged and disappointed for a while because I have always felt Twitter was the best platform for a long time. It was my favorite. I know Instagram is like the one, somehow it won. Um, and it's like the platform where everyone does their business and people are on it probably the most, but it's never really been my favorite. Instagram. I've always liked the community aspect of Twitter and the way you can, even if you're just watching a show, everybody's up there talking about the show. And, if you know, I don't got to explain to you what Twitter did when it was in its heyday. Or certain social issues, we would take right to Twitter and be like, yo, why they did that to Dash? That's crazy. And everyone would just start talking about it. So I don't know. I never heard of Blue Social. I'm not against checking Blue Social out. Blue Sky, sorry. Blue Sky. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm making shit up. I'm not against checking out Blue Sky. I'm on the other side of where you're at. I don't mind jumping on a new platform if it has an authentic feel,
Mhm.
and if it feels like somewhere I could really have a good time. For me, the expression piece is always cool, and being able to build community is always cool. So I'm not against it. But I don't know anything about Blue Social, so I don't know. And yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on what's going on over there.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, as far as X, I haven't really used X the last couple years, even when it was Twitter before it was sold, because a
Mhm.
lot of things changed. So for me, my favorite been gone.
Yeah,
Um, so I guess we'll see what happens moving forward.
we will see. Um, yeah, I think there's some holes in this whole conversation, and maybe it's just that we did not get to the information quick enough before we could um talk about it. So, I mean, if there's more to the story, please feel free to put it down. After we record, kind of try to dig a little bit deeper. I mean, we tried. We
Yeah,
did
we
our
did.
whole
We even
pre
recorded later
pod.
than
We
than
tried
we
to
normally
find
do.
as much information as we could, and it's just like everybody's like, "I'm leaving."
Right. I'm out. Catch me
You
on
know
Blue
why?
Sky. Right. It's like actually I'm not clear why.
I mean, because I just feel like it's out. It's like it's not a new concept. Like, okay, never mind. I don't even want to go down that road because I feel like if I go down that road, then that leads to a political conversation. But I'm just a little bit confused. Like y'all didn't just hear about Elon Musk. He didn't just buy Twitter. He didn't just start embracing the president elect. Like it's
Right.
just I just don't I'm not really sure I understand what the thing was that happened that and please don't tell me the election because like y'all knew what was happening long before we get to today to
Right.
November 14th, 2024. I just don't
And why we didn't get called for the secret meeting?
right. Like
Because if
why
there was a
aren't we
secret
on the
meeting and
checklist?
and 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 y'all decided Blue Sky was the one, why we wasn't in the meeting? Like why we didn't get a vote? I'd have voted for Spill. Like
Well, I was just about to say if I'm going anywhere, I'm going to spill.
yeah, I'm confused. Like why we didn't get a call? Like nobody called me. Did they call you?
They did not
Because
call.
before we started potting, I checked my business number and nobody hit me there either. Like
Nobody hit my line. My Google phone has not rung.
right, you know what I'm saying? Well, in other horrific things, still got it.
Okay.
Lil Rel.
Oh,
Well,
oh
I never knew Howery was his last name. I'm gonna be honest up here. I just thought he was Lil Rel. I never knew Howery was part of the name. Did you
yes,
know that?
I did.
Oh, see, I'm trash. Um, Lil Rel Howery to direct and star in comedy horror Haunted Heist alongside Tiffany Haddish. It says here Lil Rel Howery is set to direct and star in comedy horror Haunted Heist alongside Tiffany Haddish, according to Deadline. In Howery's directorial debut, quote, four estranged friends reunite at what appears to be a typical house. But one friend has ulterior motives. He plans to rob the place and needs their help to find an antique worth a fortune. But the house is straight up haunted, and the group just must squash their differences to survive the night and an insane pack of ghosts.
What do you think?
I'm not watching this. I don't have any. I don't even. Come on, like yeah, for real. I'm happy for Lil Rel and him being able to make his directorial debut, but I'm not watching this. I mean, to me, comedy horror should not be a genre. Those two things should be separate. Like horror is serious, and there are funny moments in horror, sure, like the person running away falls down, or they make a funny comment maybe as you're killing them, like, no, no, not there, come on, not in front of my girl, please, no. But it's not, comedy horror is not a genre for Jay. It's never really been my thing. It's like the scary movies and all that. Scream, excuse me, Scream. Oh no, I said it right the first time. Scary movie. Yeah, scary movie. Nah, this sounds like I'm gonna make my own scary movie franchise. Haunted Heist. I appreciate his originality, his creativity in doing this, but I don't fuck with comedy horror. So I'm not watching this. And even if I was, I'm not. Tiffany Haddish is the co-star. I'm not. No interest, thanks. But best of luck to both of you and this film. I hope it does smashingly well. I am not being sarcastic because I want all our people to win, but I'm not watching this.
Okay.
What say you?
I wish everybody well on their endeavors.
I should have known that bullshit was coming.
I only wish I had gone first because I honestly didn't know what you were going to say. Sometimes I kind of can guess, but this time I really didn't know what direction you were going to go. And then you said it, and I was like, man, I should have went first. But
Just being honest. That's all I got.
I usually prefer when we. It's not that I don't like when we agree, but I feel like it's more interesting to people when we don't agree. But no, I'm not.
Listen, I will
Why did we
even
pick
go.
this topic? I wish we would have talked about what we thought about it because I don't want anyone to think we do not do that. We do not pick topics just so we can shit on them. That is not our brand of content.
No,
Maybe on
there's plenty of
occasion
other
we
things we could
both
talk
might
about if
be
that's the case.
right. Like maybe on occasion there's things where we're like, oh, this I don't like this or something like that. But we don't ever set out to shit on anything
No,
and like that's the reason why we chose it. So we did not speak about what we thought about this thing before we
not at
picked it.
all.
We just picked it because it was like, oh, Lil Rel and Tiffany Haddish. We should
Let's
talk
do
about
it.
this.
Right.
But I have no interest in this.
Well, I was gonna say I'm cool with supporting our people. I will go as far as buying a ticket or reserving a ticket because I already have AMC A list. But I'll reserve a ticket and support. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna put a body in that seat. Not my body anyway.
I just
I will buy a ticket and support. Reserve. Excuse me. I will reserve a ticket and make sure that they get the sale. Because I know if I reserve a ticket with AMC A list, it counts as a ticket sale for them. So I'll do it twice. As long as there's no fly shit coming out that week, you know what I'm saying? I might need one of those tickets. But
I
I have no
really
problem supporting them. I
okay.
just am not going to see this.
I really like Lil Rel. Lil Rel. I really like him. I think he's super talented. I think he's great. I really like Lil Rel. Um, I really enjoyed Girls Trip.
Okay.
Um,
I didn't see it.
what's the next topic?
So, um, according to Deadline, oh yeah, Deadline be on it.
Mhm.
Um, the Dreamgirls team has reunited. Bill Condon directing Eddie Murphy in Amazon MGM biopic of Parliament Funkadelics George Clinton. Now
I
that
like
I'll watch.
Clint. Oh, I'll definitely watch that. Y'all know I love a biopic.
And that movie Dreamgirls was like really really loved.
Mhm.
So if that team is back together, I think this is a good sign. I think it means that we know they have chemistry. We know they can work well together. We know they put out a good product already. I think it makes people more interested in the film when you see that. Even though, come on, the George Clinton and the Funkadelics, I mean, that's enough right there. But if even if you don't really have interest in that, perhaps seeing that team come back together will change your mind.
Is it the people who made it or the people who were in it?
Both.
Oh, so does that mean that J Hud is going back to the movies?
I don't know what does that mean.
Wasn't Jennifer Hudson in Dreamgirls? Am I
Oh,
thinking
but
about
that's what I'm saying. The team announced is the director and
Oh,
Eddie Murphy.
okay.
That's what's in the post. I don't know about Jennifer Hudson, J-Head. I never heard that before. Uh, Let me see if I can find it real
I'm
quick.
down for this though. I feel like this is something that I'd be interested in. Definitely, of all the things that Eddie Murphy has done recently, I feel like this could be a good one. Why did you make that face?
I know you was going with it. I was nervous.
I'm not gonna say too much, but I mean, I hope everyone. I will watch this. I will watch this. That is the bottom line here. I will watch this. And George Clinton, I would love to know more about him and his life. He's such an interesting person. Like what there's gotta be story there. I don't know
Uh,
anything about him.
yeah, I
Like
mean,
and how he came up and what his trajectory was or what his life was. I don't know anything about him. So I think it would be really interesting to watch a biopic about him because he's such a character, right? He's such a persona, but I
right.
don't know anything about him beyond that persona.
Same. Variety says Eddie Murphy is about to tear the roof off the sucker. The actor is set to play Parliament Funkadelic leader George Clinton in an untitled biopic from director Bill Condon for MGM Studios, Amazon. The script is currently being written by Virgil Williams from an original draft by Max Werner. The project was initiated by Catherine Davis, a lifelong George Clinton fan who brought the idea to Murphy. Condon Condon previously directed Murphy in the 2000 film Dreamgirls, which earned the actor an Oscar nomination and Golden Globe win for the Best Supporting Actor. The film would be produced by Murphy via Eddie Murphy Productions, John Davis via Davis Entertainment, Davis and Greg Yolen, Eddie Murphy Productions, Charis Hewitt Webster, as well as Clinton. Archie Ivy and Jeff Jampol are executive producing. Based on Clinton's memoir, Brothers B Yo, like George. This is, okay, wait. Brothers B, Yo, like George. Ain't that funkin' kinda hard on you? That's the title. Brothers B, comma, Yo, like George, comma. Ain't that funkin' kinda hard on you? Question mark.
That's the
The
title?
That's the title of the memoir, yeah, based on Clinton's
Oh, the
memoir. That's the
memoir.
memoir.
Okay, okay, okay.
The film is the untold story of the influential pioneer of funk and his tumultuous journey to founding musical collective Parliament Funkadelic, known for their outlandish sci-fi themes, surreal sounds, and psychedelic shows. Clinton and his bands Wild Road redefined music and culture. Murphy previously worked with Amazon MGM. Okay, I'm not reading all of that shit. Um, there you go. That's it. There's no mention of Jennifer Hudson here.
Oh, because I don't. That's why I said, was it? Is it the cast or is it the? Is it
And
the
it says
people
at
who
the
created
bottom,
it?
deadline was first to report this news.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that was a stupid thing for me to ask, but I misunderstood. Anyway, I think this is great. Like I said, and I'll wait for that to come out. I'll watch that. I will not watch the other thing, but I will watch that.
Let me just check IMDb and see if they got
Please.
a little tea for us over there. Nope, it doesn't even have that listed here yet for his projects on IMDb. It
Okay,
says the
well, you know,
pickup is in post production, the Pink Panther is in pre production, and Shrek 5 is in development.
do we? Never mind. That's going to send us down a whole other rabbit hole. I was going to ask if we need a fifth Shrek, but anyway,
We
let's
could
move.
talk about it next week.
Yes, absolutely. All
Ladies
right.
and gentlemen, this has been Weeknights. Enjoy your weekend. We will see y'all Monday night.
Bye.